back. This is the Kay Booch Show every Tuesday from 3 to 5. This week I have Myke Self and Blaise Delfino, returning artists, coming on the show. I have two live guests with me. First off is our returning guest, Blaise Delfino. And we have a new guest with us. His name is Myke Self.
Hello.
Alright, so if you don't mind, Myke, tell everybody about yourself.
Alright. Well, I'm an independent recording artist from New Jersey. Can you hear everything all right?
Yeah, you
are. Independent recording artist from New Jersey. Been in this industry for about 5-6 years now. You know, some of my notables were I had music played on ESPN, performed at Madison Square Garden.
What?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my one song became the official song for USA Wrestling and Saving Olympic Wrestling.
Oh, wow.
So I've had some pretty interesting things going on. I've been working on a bunch of CDs in the past, and recently I'm just going through a name change actually. From used to go by the name of One Myke, now I go by Myke Self due to branding issues and stuff like that. So you know, everything's kind of being rebuilt and you know, starting from the bottom back, and but it's an exciting ride. So you know, we're looking forward to it.
This is exciting.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Okay, we have Blaise back on the show. If you want to say hi and what you've been up to.
Is my mic on?
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah, what's going on? So yeah, I am back on 90.7 WCLH, but this show is all about Myke Self. So I'm just here. I'm actually
Moral
Myke's
support.
I'm Myke's practically brother from another mother. I engineer his music, and I also produce and do all that, collaborate with Myke as well. So,
yeah, so a lot of this, my sister would get the kind of that one.
Right.
She loves our bromance. But
romance.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, Blaise, like you said, he does a lot of my engineering, recording, and stuff. I'm really glad I met him. Actually, it's a funny story. I was working on my last CD, recording out in Soundmine in Pennsylvania, Soundmine recording studio, and I was looking for a feature on one of my songs for my new album, and I really had nobody I knew who sang that was a male. I knew a bunch of females. So I asked the engineer over there if he knew anybody. He said, yeah, I have this guy, kid named Blaise. He played one song, his old song Mailbox, and I was like, wow. I'm like, do you think he would sing on the song? He's like, I'm sure he would. You know, we'll send it over. And you know, we sent the song over, and I got an email back right away, which was nice. And he said he was totally on board with it. So kind of a little flourished from there. Eminem, probably. I mean, white aspiring rapper. I always just thought I could. You know, somebody I could relate to and with a lot of things, and really see eye to eye on a lot of things, and so I kind of based a lot of my early music stuff around, you know, Eminem and what he did, and the more I started doing, I started finding out that I should be more myself, you know what I mean, and do what I'm comfortable with and all that stuff. Well, it's a little more realistic.
That's what I was trying to
Five, I want to be on top of the world.
do less.
The 5 years, I hope my music career, you know, is taken off by that point, obviously. If not, it's going to be a long 5 years. But, you know, we have a lot of goals over here with our... Blaise broke it. Yeah, we have a lot of goals over here. I mean, like, we both are into music over here, so a Grammy is something we both want to win. Like, we both made, like, little, like... the neck holders. I had a Grammy lanyard from the 2014 Grammys, and we put like Myke Self, like Rap Artist of the Year, you know, stuff like that. So like we want to just really see some accomplishments. Like, we deserve it. We work very hard for it. I mean, it's well deserved. It's long overdue. So I mean, if I don't know, really, I mean, I would like to have a Billboard record, you know, a top 40 record. I mean, there's a lot I would like to accomplish with music. But, you know, more importantly, I like to stay healthy. I'd like my family and friends, you know, everybody to be healthy, and that's more importantly. But, so I'm not going to sound selfish out here, but
would you say that your family is kind of your main supporters?
I would definitely say my family is my main supporters.
It's always good to have family backing you up, no matter what.
It makes the journey a lot more exciting and a lot easier on you, you know. And at first, you know, everybody didn't really agree with what I was doing. You know, I'm a white kid, I rap. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, oh God, here we go again. But you know, it wasn't about that. That was never the music I made. You know, what I mean, it wasn't nothing stereotypical. Yeah, but my family is a huge support. They're my backbone. I mean, I really couldn't do it without them. So I'm very grateful for that.
Cue the aw, guys.
Aww. Do my little emoji hand over here.
He's been doing the sassy emoji for like 10 minutes, and I'm kind of confused.
My dance move.
Is this your dance move for today?
Yeah.
Just to piggyback your question with where he sees his, you know, life 5 years from now.
Yeah.
and as a friend and engineer and big supporter of Myke and believer in the project, obviously, I firmly believe that now is the time where boulders are going to be moved because of what Myke has been through, all the stuff that he's released, all the songs that he's released within the past 5, 6, 7 years. Yeah. That it's like now as an artist, because that's how Myke and I relate as an artist. Like he has the drive, number one. He has the lyrics. He's one of the most talented lyricists I can say that is currently in the industry, and I will put him up against anyone. Absolutely. So where I see his music 5 years from now, yeah, we're big into like law of attraction, thoughts become things, and we have the Grammy poster in the basement.
In the studio. So
in the studio, actually, yeah. And Myke helped me build my home studio. And it's not just a home studio like we would record in the closet. Like this is a legitimate home studio.
Snapchats. It's a legit thing, guys.
So that's something.
Yeah, we spent like 5 months putting that thing together.
Yeah, that's why I say God puts people in your life, at certain times.
But my most memorable is obviously going to be Madison Square Garden. I performed there last December. There was between like 7,000 and 8,000 people there. It was no big deal. But that was my first like big show. I wrote a song called "Save the Sport." I wrestled my whole life growing up, high school, college, middle school, everything. And they took wrestling out of the Olympics, which was one of the original Olympic sports. So I wrote a song, thinking outside the box a little bit, called "Save the Sport," trying to give back to the wrestling community that was always there for me. It became the official song for USA Wrestling, Saving Olympic Wrestling. They played it on ESPN, and it landed me actually a performance at Madison Square Garden for one of the biggest tournaments in the country. And that was actually the first time they ever did any kind of performance at this event. So it was, something a little memorable. I've been known to be very real and truthful in my music. I've opened up about a lot of stuff that I've been through in my life that kind of has made me vulnerable, I would say. Okay. But I'm completely okay with that. But I would think, it's really, putting my heart and my soul out onto a track, and, really trying to bring people into my life and let them really see where I'm coming from when I am sitting down, and writing music and putting music out. And so I would think that's pretty much what makes me different. Yeah. Well, we're working on a new album. The name's kind of up for discussion. Not really sure about it. As of now, it's called Self-Made.
Which I like.
I like it.
I like it too. It fits in place and everything. But
Self-Made.
Yeah, the thing with the CD is no two songs sound alike.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's very. I couldn't even tell you what genre the album is because there's so many different ones. I'm trying to put my feet into as many different puddles as I can.
Is it like, are there more songs that are like used to that?
There's songs like they're used to that. There's songs way different than used to that. There's rap, there's hip hop, there's pop, there's what sounds like country, there's some EDM. Well, like I said, I'm very outgoing, and I put that out there a lot. The one thing that my fans don't know about me is I'm a huge softie. Yep, that picture explains it all.
Show me a picture of his dog, and oh my god, it's the cutest thing.
Yep, I'm like a huge softie. Like I cry all the time.
I was just you want to admit on the radio.
Sad movies, like for example, Undercover Boss. I watch it all the time. I cry all the time. It's like so sad. It's like these people are like, oh, I have nothing, and like they really care about their jobs and stuff, and they're like really honest people, and like stuff like.
I watch the show.
Yeah, like anytime I only cry for like happy stuff, never sad stuff. But
oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I'm really a huge softie. I dress my dog up a lot. She's like a 5-pound Yorkie.
Oh my god.
She's my little cuddle buddy.
Your dog terriers are my favorite dogs. So
yeah.
My heart.
Like people always I picture you with like a big pit bull that you could like wrestle with, and it's like, no, I have a 5-pound Yorkie. She cuddles. She's great.
That's adorable.
So that's the side that people.
I think he's getting a little red, guys.
I'm thinking about it right now. She's probably like, where is he?
Oh, stop it.
I know. Her name is Jazzy, and
You're melting my heart.
Yeah, she's a little sweetheart. So she's my baby. So I'm a huge softie. Like I said, I cry a lot.
Let's go! Myke Self!
I see now that I'm getting older, I ain't really having fun much. But last night was crazy and we partied
till the sun up. Had a couple drinks and then we filled another one up. I even called my ex-girl, she answered and I hung up. Hello? And I don't remember half of it. Half drunk text sent and I can't even cancel it. Yo, you saw who I was dancing with and I remember crying with the same friends that I was laughing with.